Well, that last video I did, that's why I really don't like getting into those videos like that, because you guys don't understand what the fuck I'm talking about. I know McCleary definitely gets it, and about 3 others. So that's the frustrating part of this for me, because for some reason people can't grasp sound and sine waves and all of that crap. So I'm going to continue on with this signature of this guy that made the news for 2 days. You got to understand, anytime the news runs a stupid story for more than one segment, there's something behind it. And when they run it for a day or 2 days, you better well fucking believe that there's something going on with it. This story was on for 2 days. Okay? First of all, nobody signs their name like this. But if we look at the guy's name, if you understand what's going on behind the scenes a little bit anyway, you can start piecing things together. The guy's name is Jacob. Jacob. Who's Jacob? Jacob is a Sumerian Marduk. Okay? He's the equivalent of the Hebrew Jacob, who is Saturn. Okay, so then when we look at this up here, I told you, this is a sine wave. Yeah? Here it is here. Here's a signature. Here's a sine wave, compressed. Okay, that's why this thing goes up and down. It's a compressing sine wave. Okay? Interesting. What's more interesting is you see, it doesn't matter which direction you come from. You see it gets big and then it gets small and it gets small and it gets big. It doesn't matter which direction you come from, because what you get is an hourglass effect. Okay? If you were to overlap this with this, turn it sideways, you get the seal of Saturn. It's the same shit over and over again. So here, this is information, light, sound being compressed and then being released. Okay? You notice on both ends, these are almost about the same size. In the middle, the 2 O's are about the same size. And they're about the same size going back out. So they're putting stories on the news that are stories of physics. And passing information. That's what they're doing. There's nobody signs their fucking name like that. And then the news said, oh, look, it looks eerily like a cupcake. Yeah, cupcakes are really motherfucking scary. Ooh, fuck, no wonder the Twinkie went down. Jesus Christ came and banished the Twinkie to hell. Bullshit, fuck you. God, I hate this shit. This stuff is so in your face in the American public. They don't give a fuck. This is what gets me. Yeah, I understand that people ain't going to understand who Jacob is, and they're not going to understand that this is a motherfucking sine wave. But they sit there and they'll equate this to this. They'll equate this to this. Because the news said, ooh, it's eerily like a cupcake. Fuck the fuck off. Give me a fucking break. I'm sorry my sound's so terrible, but, you know, let me make sure that you absolutely understand this. A vulgar word does not mean a curse word. A curse word is a hex. Okay? When you swear at somebody, all you're saying is vulgarity. When you swear to somebody, it's an oath. Duh! Eric! That stupid fuck, covenant of stupid fucks. Alright, let's jump over here to this. This fucking story, been going I'm sure it's going to go 3 days. So this guy supposedly went out with a girl for what, 2-3 years? He said he's the most beautiful girl he ever saw. But in the beginning he says he never saw her. Okay, it's another coded story. Here she is. You can't see her face, but what you can see is her hand symbol. Yeah, you see that there? You see this dude here? Yeah. What's going on? Green face, red hair? Yeah, real nice. Oh, if anything happens to me, you promise that you'll stay there and you'll play and you'll honor me through the way you play. You'll honor me through the way you play? Are you guys fucking nuts? It's yellow and it's purple. I told you that's that Yahoo shit. This is a demonic entity. And I ain't so sure that he ain't one his damn self. We don't know what we're watching on TV. Just because it's being portrayed to us a certain way don't mean that's what it is. You know, unless you want to believe that this is, this guy fashioned his name after a fucking cupcake. Give me a break. Let's look at this. Look at this guy in the background. You ever see anybody like that? Walking around with a motherfucking tongue out like that? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, everybody keeps their tongue out like that. Bullshit. These are demonic entities, and it's just like the Bible says. They're bigger dudes. They're bigger than average guys. Daniel 8:30, I think, or it's 8:13, says they're stouter than their fellows. In other words, they're bigger dudes. This is an occultic story. Here's that picture I took. Oh, by the way, this word hoax, that word hoe does not mean a female prostitute or a slut. It's a Phoenician word. So is the axe. The double-bladed axe makes the X. A hoax. Okay? Girlfriend. This is probably a demonic entity that he was affiliated with. A lot of times, they don't refer to them as girlfriends. They refer to them as wives. That's the spirit guard or the spirit guardian, or they'll refer to them as their wives. Literally. Just like you would refer to your wife or your husband, they refer to it as a wife. So we know that this guy really looks like the dude on your left. He's being portrayed on TV as the guy on your right, but he really looks like this. See, this is the magic of technology. It appears to make shit look like it ain't. Just like when you see certain people on YouTube, they don't really look like that. It's just a binary code creating an image to correlate with a voice. But it's really a spiritual entity. Probably mostly bad. Oh, and just before I end this, I just wanted to show you one thing I think you'll find very interesting. Let's see. Now we know that Yahoo was the name of Saturn written by Phoenicia Biblis. That was the first name given to the planet Saturn, was Yahoo. Later it was changed to Yahweh, but it was Yahoo. So, I mean, I just ran across this, I've already known this for some time, but I thought you might find it interesting. So you've got Yahoo with Saturn, and that's from the Phoenician. What about this? Oh, looky here. Let's see. Homer borrowed the word Aeolus from the Phoenician AOL, which signifies a whirlwind or a tempest. Isn't that interesting? And remember the video I did where George Bush said, does the angel in the whirlwind still control the storm? So does the angel in the whirlwind still control the storm? See, this all goes back to Phoenicia. I've been trying to beat this into you guys' heads for years and years and years and years. And I don't mean just on YouTube. I was talking to people long before this. It's all Phoenician. It's all Phoenician Canaanite. And the time that we live in. I mean, they've made strides in science. You got alchemy. You've got the witchcraft involved. It's all one big fucking ball. Alchemy, it's all one big thing. So this is not this dude's signature. His name is Jacob. It represents Saturn. It represents time. Here it is here, Jacob L. Liu. And, when you use the word in lieu of payment, I could go on and on. Here it is here. Come on, guys. Give me a break. Here's the compression wave. It's a sine wave being compressed. It's all there. This shit, her making a hand symbol. Yeah, you couldn't find a picture with her face on it, but the one that you do find looks like this. Come on. Yeah, enough. That's enough on this video.